Hello, today I got the idea for the subject about working from home, why it's not as easy as people would think, and also about constantly hearing in the past that I don't have the job, even though I had the job. But the people who had a different kind of job would say I don't have the job, and they would smile like it's obvious you don't have job. So I'm going to start from the subject of working from home, and I want to talk about the thing that is different than maybe other YouTubers talk because I often saw on YouTube the videos my five different streams of income, my eight different streams of income. And when you watch this sort of videos, it seems to be so easy. Everyone can do it, right? You can work from home, you can make passive income, you can invest. It sounds so good, so easy, like it will take 3 days to start. Well, this is not the truth, and not only that, not everyone can do it, but I have some friends that actually do this, and it seems that all of them would have like similar personalities in certain way that allow them to actually do it. So when you watch the videos, there's some YouTubers that they say like, hey, my number one stream of income is YouTube. Number two, I provide some services, let's say marketing. Number three, I sell the courses about the marketing. Number four, I invest in the stock or whatever. And already we have four, right? So it's simple. You can find two more or whatever. And when you listen to this, you're like, hey, I can do it tomorrow. I'm going to start. But it's not that easy. I see it from myself, and as I was working from home, I was recommending to so many of my friends that were not working from home, hey, you could actually do the course about this. Hey, you can actually do this and that. And I failed. None of them were able to start working from home. And the reason number one, they never actually had the urge to start it. So you might watch the YouTube videos and see how easy it is to start doing this, but there is no urge to start it. I would even probably say to my girlfriend, hey, you can do the course teaching people Cantonese language or something. I don't know if it will work, but maybe. Hey, you can do the YouTube with me on having this relationship, like me from Europe, you from Hong Kong. I don't know, talking about something. No, shy. She's shy. Cannot do it. I had the friends that would do graphics, whatever, and I would be like, hey, this is the perfect. You could be making a course, and they would be like, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Maybe I will start making the course, but they never did start. And you know why? Because actually the simple things like getting the microphone, making sure the acoustic is around, and what I see as the most difficult part, being fluent with what you want to get to people. So for example, if someone want to make the course on, I don't know, some graphic designs, right? Making renders or whatever, you actually have to be able to have the concept of what you want to do and speak about this fluently, so people can be interested in what you have to teach. So this is the first part that like most of the people will not do it. And I tell you, I would recommend this to maybe 10 people. Hey, start this. Teach people how to bake a fucking bread. Anything. It's not easy to start. It's not easy to start. And I had this thread because I always felt I'm so lazy, but in the way that I can't handle working for people. I feel discomfort mentally where I would have to work with the people. I dislike people. I like to compete with the people. So even if I would have the job, I would see it as the competition. I would be friends with them, but I would be angry at them often. And I had these experiences when I actually did work with the people. I don't feel good. I suffer. I'm sad. I'm disappointed in me because my life didn't mean to go this way. I always read the book, some things stuck in my head, and I remember reading the biography of Roman Polanski, and the book would start I'm not going to cite exactly because I read this many years ago, so the brain changed it. But it was something like, I always felt the line between reality and the fantasy was very blurry for me. And I felt the same, that I'm this crazy guy. I never felt normal. I felt something weird that I don't know how to explain. But the concept that I will have to get up and work, which is nothing wrong about this because many people like it. My girlfriend like working. My girlfriend needs someone that she work for because she unable to work for herself, and most of the people are like this. But for me, the concept wasn't like I will feel comfortable with it. My father would feel comfortable with it. My father always worked for someone. But when I imagined this, I felt pain. I felt sadness because I felt like I just want to do my own things. I love to do my own things, and not many people have it. I would meet the people along the way in my life that they would feel the same. They would be like, I just want to do it. And they keep trying and failing, and finally it works. But you see, the thing that I mostly wanted to talk about, I often heard, you don't have a job. Your life is so easy. You're so lucky because you don't have a job. And the people that would say it to me were people who never started their own business, who never worked for themselves, who never tried working for themselves. And these people came usually from like English speaking countries. Maybe the last part that is irrelevant. I don't think English speaking countries is relevant, but they would be like they had pretty shitty job. And they would feel like, I have responsibilities. Hey, I work. You don't have a job. You are just lucky. I'm actually better than you, but I didn't have the luck, so you don't have a job, right? This is the thing, and I don't blame them. I completely understand the place they come from. So I heard this quite often because before, when I was like in UK, I didn't hear it that often. But when I was able actually to afford my life, so I was able to drop other things and focus on the one thing I was doing. So I was providing services as the retoucher, and I was also making courses teaching people how to retouch. So that was my stream of income. And this stream, this job was able to allow me pay rent, feed myself, and not always at the start save money. But it would also allow me to go to sleep early in the morning. I don't do it anymore, and wake up late in the afternoon. It also allowed me to go hiking by myself in the middle of the week. It would also allow me to go to the beach in the middle of the week. So this part is good if you don't want to leave for the Saturday and Sunday, right? Because most of the people will get off. But then I moved to Hong Kong. I met some friends, and I don't know why they were saying this, because they would claim it was a joke, right? But like it's not funny. I mean, like, what's funny about this joke, right? So we had the group of people, we had the group of friends, and we would meet someone new, right? We would meet someone new, and everyone would say, oh, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? And when it would come to me, like, what do you do? I wouldn't even answer. Like, I mean, when I would try to answer, some of my friends would answer for me and be like, he doesn't have a job. I was like, first of all, I mean, like, if people find this joke funny, it's okay. It's okay. Like, I like jokes, so if it's funny, it's okay. Tell me it was funny. But I mean, like, why you felt the urge to say it? Like, What for? And I say many stupid things, I'm not saying like because I know I say many things that I would say that are stupid, but the things these people would say also, I thought, hey, it's quite stupid what you say. And they would be like very happy that, they said it because, they have the real job. And sometimes, for example, we would have some meeting and we would meet afternoon, and I had horrible lifestyle. Like I would really sleep late and stuff like this. So I would wake up afternoon and go for a meeting, and people would ask, "Oh, why you slept this middle of the week?" And my friends would be again, he doesn't have job. But so how I pay my rent? What I eat? I don't eat air. Why you say it? Right? Even when we would be in the group of the friends, they would be like, yeah, you can do it. I would like to do it as well, to go hiking in the middle of the week. But, I have job. You don't have job, so you can do it. My flatmate would say, yeah, you can clean the flat because you don't have a job and I have job. It was constantly through my life, through these few years I spent in Hong Kong. So I actually do have job. I have responsibilities, and you saw me that sometimes when you would visit the flat, I was sitting in my room and doing job for my customers when you were actually drinking next door, right? So how you say I don't have job? I was hiking yesterday when you were working, but now when you drink it, I work, right? And the funny part is the people who this is the last thing, and I hope, please, if you are this friend who listen now, don't feel offensive, but like maybe you be clever because of what you say to you. So the people who were saying this, one of my good friend, I really like him, very clever. He was open, you could have conversation, not like really good one of the most clever friends I would have. But he would feel that like I'm probably lucky and everything I do is easy, or he would think it's a joke, and he would think he has the real responsibilities. So he would say I don't have job, but he got job in his brother company with no skills because they taught him the skills. And he would be constantly late and doing shitty job. But I didn't have job, right? For him. The other person would say it like would be English teacher and some few other guys. But that was weird. I wanted to talk about. So if you think people like me or people who work from home don't have the job, you can actually try it yourself. You will see that it's easy, right? We don't do anything. We sit at home. And I know I'm not very productive for society. And I say it open. I was lazy. I was scared of work. I'm struggling with people. So I knew if I won't do anything by myself, I will struggle. But I don't have job. So come on, 1 month, show me what you do, right? I don't know if this makes sense, but this is what I wanted to talk about. It's not easy. I think it's easy for me. It doesn't mean it will be easy for you. And there is good part about life that if you are that crazy, that if you are like dumb as me doing bunch of these stupid decisions, you will meet the people that are just like you. And not everyone was like this, because I saw people who watch this channel, they're like, hey, you had shitty friends. But I need to tell you, when I moved to Hong Kong, I met some guy, he was from the business background, IT, and it was crazy because till then I was only in Poland. And finally, when I'm there, I could speak to him about the things we know together. We would speak about this company, Theranos and Elizabeth Holmes, few years back before all the happened. And he would telling me it's all bullshit, this company. And he would be telling me about the different startup companies. And I felt like, hey, I feel much better here than I felt in Poland, because in Poland with my friends, I never can talk about this things because they have no idea, because it's small society closed for the Polish subjects. So that was quite cool. When I left, I finally realized that there are people that I can speak about the things that I'm interested in. And I would tell them what I do, and he would be like, yeah, I know this, I know this, I know this. And it's so cool. And then I would meet another guy and we'd speak about working from home and investing in shit. And we would be feeling that, like, when we talk, we get excited because we're the same. Like, not the same in like, yeah, we brothers, because we very different. But at the heart, we would have the heart that wants, the heart that tries, and maybe the heart that seek. And we would be happy that somehow to talk. So yeah, that's it. Till the next time.